Brentford 1-3 Arsenal. Highlights, man of the match. Stats as Mikel Arteta's men produce stellar fightback. An Arsenal side meaning business triumphed in the first Premier League game of 2025 as the Gunners came from a goal down to defeat London rivals Brentford 3-1 at the Gtech Community Stadium. Visiting a ground where they had won their last 3 games without conceding a single goal, Arsenal's Gtech history counted for not early doors, as a fine Bryan Mbeumo finish stretched the Gunners' run without a Premier League away clean sheet to 8 matches. However, the Bees' lead was wiped out by the in-form Gabriel Jesus just shy of the half-hour mark, and Mikel Arteta's men went on the warpath once the second half began, storming into a 2-goal advantage through Mikel Merino and Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal's quick-fire double sucked the life out of a Brentford side who quickly ran out of ideas, and the visitors experienced a largely stress-free end to the derby en route to a 4th straight win across all tournaments. Arteta's side have now leapfrogged Nottingham Forest back into 2nd place in the Premier League table, albeit still 6 points behind Liverpool who have a game in hand, while Brentford stay 12th. 3 points off the top half after their 4th loss in 5 top-flight games. Sportsmole's verdict. Brentford vs Arsenal at the Gtech Community Stadium. The best attacking home team in the division against visitors who scored 5 or more goals in 6 away matches in 2024. It was always going to live up to the New Year's Day billing. The hosts' lead arguably came against the run of play, but take nothing away from Mbeumo's wonderful finish, even if questions do have to be asked of both David Raya and Ricardo Calafiori. However, Arteta's men were never going to be bereft of opportunities against an injury-hit Brentford side, especially with Ethan Nwaneri performing well beyond his 17 years on his maiden Premier League start. And Liverpool cannot comfortably ride off into the sunset just yet. The Gunners' comeback success was a true testament to their character when the going got tough, but it is now back-to-back home defeats for Brentford, who were hitherto unbeatable at their Gtech fortress before the festive period. Goals remain easy to come by at home for the Bees, but they are still searching for a first Premier League clean sheet of the campaign at the Gtech, where results must pick up quickly while their pitiful away form shows no signs of improvement. Brentford vs Arsenal highlights. Bryan Mbeumo goal vs Arsenal 13th minute, Brentford 0-1 Arsenal. Death, taxes, and Bryan Mbeumo scoring at the Gtech Community Stadium. The Cameroonian loves a goal in a London derby and does brilliantly to catch out his former teammate Raya here. In truth, Calafiori maybe could have done more to prevent Mbeumo from cutting inside and getting a shot away, but the Brentford wing wizard's finish at Raya's near post is inch-perfect. For the 8th time in the Premier League this season, the Bees score with their first shot of the game. Gabriel Jesus goal vs Brentford 29th min, Brentford 1-1 Arsenal. No Kai Havertz? No problem. Neither Brentford nor Arsenal want to keep possession in and around the Bees' box. It is an absolute mess as heavy touches, tackles and interceptions reign supreme in a game of pinball. Eventually, the ball comes out to Thomas Partey, whose sweet strike from the edge of the D is saved well by Mark Flecken. But the Dutchman can only parry Partey's effort into the path of an alert Jesus. The Brazilian keeps himself onside, reacts quicker than Sepp van den Berg and nods the rebound into an empty net for his 6th goal in 4 games. 50th minute, Brentford 1-2 Arsenal. Mikel Merino. Corner. Arsenal have neither of their designated dead ball takers Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka on the field, but Ethan Nwaneri's delivery still causes chaos in the Brentford box. The Bees initially do well to get bodies in the way, but eventually, Merino is in the right place at the right time to fire Arsenal into the lead. Gabriel Martinelli goal vs Brentford 53rd min, Brentford 1-3 Arsenal. There's no stopping that direct hit. Arsenal come out flying in the second half and score 2 goals in just 3 minutes. Alarm clock. Television at 10 Sports at Discover Plus UK pick. Twitter.com/IAAVCJCLZW. Football on TNT Sports at Footballant January 1st, 2025. An increasingly rare sight for Arsenal fans, a ruthless finish into the corner from Martinelli. Nwaneri's delicate cross into the Brentford mixer is only headed as far as the Brazilian attacker, who takes one touch before unleashing a venomous volley into the far side of the net with Flecken flat-footed. Brentford want a foul on Nathan Collins by Marino, but their pleas go unanswered. Man of the match, Gabriel Martinelli. Apologies to the Gooners who wanted to see Nwaneri bestowed with this accolade. As bright as the talented teenager was, Martinelli was too hot for the Brentford defense to handle early on. The South American has been criticized for lacking conviction in front of goal over the past year and a half. Often guilty of hitting the ball straight at the goalkeeper, but his second-half volley was struck with venom and precision. Martinelli had another 3 shots blocked on the evening. In addition to creating 4 chances, winning 3 of his 4 ground duels and being a constant menace to the Brentford backline all night long. Brentford vs Arsenal match stats. Possession, Brentford 49% to 51% Arsenal. Shots, Brentford 5-14 Arsenal. Shots on target, Brentford 2-5 Arsenal. Corners, Brentford 4-3 Arsenal. Fouls, Brentford 6-8 Arsenal. What next? Both sides have just 2 full days to recuperate before going again on Saturday, when Brentford travel to rock-bottom Southampton as Arsenal also head south to pit their wits against Brighton Hove Albion. Arteta's men cannot dissect their Amex result for too long either. The first leg of their EFL Cup semi-final with Newcastle United is scheduled for next Tuesday evening at the Emirates. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.